Hello everyone, Greg here. Today I'm at the Tampa Toy Con to see, what are we gonna see,
Toys.
TJ?
We're gonna see toys.
Toys?
Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of toys, hopefully.
Awesome. All right.
I think there's a lot.
Are they in here?
there.
Is this the way?
Right in
Going
there.
in here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go inside. That's a pretty awesome diorama of Mandalorians and a stormtrooper. Looks like they took out some Jawas. What do you think there, TJ?
I like it. I like this one the best though.
Which one? Oh
The
yeah.
Stormtrooper Lounge.
That's pretty cool.
There's a cat there.
There's a cat. And Captain America. I don't know, he's beating up this guy. I feel bad for him. He's pretty much done. Oh, check out the Millennium Falcon. That's the Power of the Force one. That's one came out in the 90s, I think. 30 bucks for the Jabba the Hutt collection here. Pepsi bottle cap set. Put those, I guess you put those on top of your Pepsi bottles. Holy cow, a sealed Y-Wing. This is a vintage Y-Wing for 400 bucks. Thanks. And then they got Bib Fortuna. I've got this Bib Fortuna myself. 75. That one's 75. That one's 125. I guess because the packaging is a little not as good on that one. Is this the way this came originally? I wonder, just like in a basic box, or did it have a fancy schmancy box like these? I don't know. Can you see in there? Can you peek in there?
Oh, I don't know. I just see like newspaper in there. I don't want to go.
They don't
too
want
far.
you to. They don't want
They might charge me $325.
Yeah, they don't want you to see what it looks like inside. For $325, I might have to see it first. TJ is so excited to show me the Brazilian versions of G.I. Joe.
They're in Portuguese, but they have all the same stickers. They just box them differently.
400 bucks. Holy moly.
I've never seen those before.
Some of them do Commando MSL stickers on there as well.
Oh, okay.
There you go, right there.
Cool. Just in case you need to complete your collection of Brazilian G.I. Joes, here you go. I don't know, that's slightly terrifying. Here's another Power of the Force speeder bike. Again, I think these came out in like the 90s. You can see Leia in there. She's just like all plastic. Her tunic there that she's wearing is like all plastic. It's not a cloth one. I think this is a vintage Skeletor from He-Man and a Buzz-Off character. Grizz Lore. Rat Lore. I think they were reaching for names at that point. Tongue Lashore. Oh man, that's funny. There is a ton of Hot Wheels cars everywhere here. Hope you like Hot Wheels cars. I think this guy does. I think he likes Hot Wheels cars.
I'm hovering over them. I love them so much.
He's eyeballing. Which one are you eyeballing?
A 68.
1968 cement truck.
Yeah, $4.
For $4.
They got loads of them. Concrete not included.
Never seen Spider-Man on a motorcycle before. Although I have seen RoboCop on a motorcycle recently. I watched RoboCop 2 last night.
Oh, I love RoboCop too.
I like this Millennium Falcon. It's pretty detailed. Then we also got a DeLorean here. And here's some Transformers. Hot Rod. That guy I don't know. Hot Rod I remember from the movie. Hunger. Okay, they really reaching for names. There's Grimlock and Wheelie, again from the movie. You remember Wheelie from the Transformers movie?
Yes, he popped a wheelie.
There's Optimus Prime. Autobots, roll out. Wait, that's not an Autobot. Here's an Orko and a Hordak and a Battle Cat. Oh man, I know somebody who would love one of those tall Imperial guards. You want this, don't you? And back in there a little bit further is a vintage Yoda. You can see the original price sticker on there. It says $249 from Target. I don't know what the current price is on it, but I remember how much I loved that Yoda. I still have two of them. Got Ultron, Iron Man, and I love this Chewbacca. It's so realistic. There you go.
How am I going to do this with a camera? Oh, okay. All right. I'm a pinball wizard, Jedi. I'm a pinball Jedi. Oh no, no. The Force is not with me.
You failed. You failed me for the last time.
No!
Cowabunga! Get it. There we go.
That's a pretty awesome board.
That is cool. All kinds of things going on.
There's a pizza in the middle.
Oh, did you say pizza? That's a good idea.
The trick to winning pinball is you just keep shaking the table over and over again. Just keep shaking it.
Just
really
keep
hard.
shaking it.
Yeah, you just shake it a lot.
Oh, you never lose the ball.
And this looks like a dark side from the Zack Snyder Justice League movie. He was very scary in that movie. Here's a bunch of comics. If you're looking for comics, this is pretty much in my price range, the $1 box. Jessica Jones, Inhumans, Avengers, the Green Lantern Corps, Cyberforce, Grifter. The Grifter? What? That's my son's nickname. He likes to go by that nickname. I should. Maybe I should. I'm not really a big fan of these pop figures, but they do have a Chef Figment. I remember a couple years ago, Figment was a big deal. Now, here's a Chef Figment for 32 buckaroos. Or did I say buckos earlier? I think I said buckos. Yeah. It is slightly toasty in here, though. That's the one downside.
It's hot in here.
Some pretty cool Stitch artwork here. Somebody likes Stitch. Oh, and Grogu too. That's probably my favorite. Stitch is Jason Voorhees. It even says Camp Crystal Lake right there. So yeah, if you like Stitch, and I know a friend of mine who loves Stitch, go to Stitch Tunes. You say StitchTunes.com? StitchTunes.com, yes. This is like the Stitch mecca right here. Everything's Stitch. It's right here. And here's something right up my alley. Street Fighter action figures. Here's M. Bison, and there's Chun-Li. Oh, this is cool. I've never seen Scooby-Doo action figures before. I guess they're probably more like dolls, but those are cool. Where's Scooby? Scooby's like down in there somewhere. He's like mashed up in the bottom. And here's Splinter and the Shredder from the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. What the heck? What is this? Is this something you made? It's okay. Wait a second. There's R2-D2's here. Is this like Ultra Magnus's arm or something? Or I'm not sure what that is. Unicron. Dude, I knew I was close. And then what's the wings here?
From U-Wing.
From U-Wing from Star Wars.
Halo helmet.
Okay, yeah.
This from Gundam. These cannons.
Yeah.
Then you got hold up now. You got to get all of them.
Okay, let me get in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's I don't know, Robotech.
Well, that's a Sentinel Prime body.
Oh, okay.
But it's just a head I found from something else.
Oh my gosh. You got a lot of time on your hands, huh? That's awesome, though,
You gotta
dude.
make the time, you know.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
And this is quite a lineup. They've even got Disney Plus Marvel figures from the TV shows now. You got Wanda, Falcon / the new Captain America, Baron Zemo doing some dancing right there, U.S. Agent, and you got White Vision. I kind of like the White Vision. He's kind of scary, actually. And then here in the back, you got some open area here. Want a hot dog? Get a hot dog. Great view of these guys. Great view of that guy. Texting something. I don't know what he's texting, but he's texting something.
I'm talking to Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Darth Plagueis.
Yeah. Have I ever told you the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
No. And then these folks are doing some gift game. I'm afraid to go over there and talk to them because I think I might get stuck there for a while. We got like 2 more aisles to go down of stuff. It's not bad. A little warm. Otherwise, not bad. And here's a whole collection of what I think are McDonald's toys. Here's Figment trying to lift some barbells. He's working out. And then right next to him is Peter Pan. This feels like a really old Peter Pan. And here's some Batman toys. But what caught my eye is the 1966 Batmobile with Adam West as Batman.
And here's a Batman Forever one.
And I didn't even notice, but they've got a whole bunch of Batmobile Matchbox cars down here. Check out all these cars that they got. RoboCop, Jaws 2, Roger Rabbit. And then there's more in the case here. More Jaws, Ghostbusters, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Batman, Batman Return, RoboCop 2, E.T. Look at all these cards. These are like the vintage ones too. I bet the gum tastes terrific. I love that shot of Christopher Reeve. It's fantastic. It's great. And there's a bunch of movies here. I like Riddick. That's a good movie. But of course, the one that caught my eye, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original movie. In my opinion, the only one that's any good.
I agree.
And I thought these were original at first, but no, these are recreation toys. Of course, I've seen these recently, the Star Wars retro toys. Pretty much made exactly like they were back in the day with the vinyl cape and everything that Lando had. Oh, look at that. They got Biff. Back to the Future Biff.
Oh, the cartoon?
The cartoon, yeah. And Doc. 1.21 gigawatts. And Stay Puft. I found a Stay Puft. So here's some Ghostbusters toys. Man, I remember these. I never got any back in the day, but they're pretty awesome. And there's Winston. I knew he was hiding back there somewhere. And here's a Sark figure from Tron. I wonder if they're gonna have these at the Tron Coaster store, because you know they're gonna have a store. And this is Ultra Magnus. I remember him from the Transformers movie as well. $150. Looks like it has all the parts though. Some really cool stuff there, Mr. Miyagi. Star Wars figures. And here's a booth called Mandalorian Mercs. They got some interesting things here, including this Mandalorian helmet. And that's a strange Mandalorian style helmet. And here's a plastic gun. I guess those are gauntlets. Those must be gauntlets right there. With the whispering birds or whatever that Mando has. I don't know who this is, but there seems to be quite a resemblance here. Look at that.
That's my brother.
I'm starting to drool.
Yeah, me too. I like the random Ninja Turtles figures that they got in here. Here's some G.I. Joe toys. You got the boat here, an X-929 fighter plane, I guess. The G.I. Joe tank, and the G.I. Joe RV, and the Mystery Machine. And there's the Thunder tank from Thundercats. They've got a Princess Leia card without the figure, and also a Han Solo card without the figure as well. They're charging 20 bucks just for the card. Technodrome. Check out this bag. This looks new. It's only $5, but it's got like all the vintage characters on it and everything. This is awesome. I found DJ Rex. That's awesome. I see over there, that's the box for the Jabba the Hutt, but I don't think this actually has Jabba in there because the price looks like it's only 100 bucks. So I'm thinking that's just for the box. And here's a couple of watches. I remember these back in the day. I think I had one. I think I had a Star Trek watch. I pity the fool. I pity the fool that don't buy no movie cards. Look at this. Uh-oh.
I pity you, fool.
The price, $200 for all the Star Wars Return of the Jedi cards. I should sell my cards. I've got pretty much this entire set. I have a lot of these figures too out of the box.
Oh yeah.
I should calculate how much all my stuff is worth compared to what they're showing here.
R2, but
Yeah.
not in that shape.
R2, yeah, I got an R2 that's in really, really good shape. But this one doesn't have the little thing that pops up. And then here's Boba Fett for 300 bucks. This is one with the missile on the back, but it doesn't launch. The one that launches was just a prototype. It was never really released in the public. So you're never gonna find that anywhere. Tampa Jay's reliving his time back in the day when he used to collect Ghostbusters stuff. He's a Ghostbusters nut. He loves Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's my favorite cartoon as a kid.
How you like that Castle Grayskull over there?
It's green, it's not gray.
Castle Green Skull? Maybe
Green
they
Skull.
should change it? Change the name instead?
Changing it up.
That's one awesome alien queen. Get away from her, you bitch. Here's a Power of the Force X-Wing fighter. I had the original one when I was a kid. This one actually looks way better than the one I had. But then they've also got these Star Wars dolls. Anakin, Count Dooku. Anakin with white hair because he got scared about something. I'm not sure what. You got the Imperial Guard and Aura Singh. I'm not sure what this one is. One of the Jedi Masters, but that's Aura Singh. It's Rolf the dog. He looks like such a happy fellow there, doesn't he? Clifford the Big Red Dog. Now, I have a connection to this because I know that John Ritter was the voice of Clifford the Big Red Dog, and, you know, I love John Ritter. Check out the Mickey Mouse phone. Oh, man, that's awesome. Tampa J is completely oblivious that some stormtroopers are walking right past him. Are you guys shopping for toys?
I think they're shopping, yeah.
So I believe this is from a Japanese Spider-Man movie from years and years ago. And surprisingly enough, when I found out about this, I discovered that I have this toy in the game room back at home. Here's a couple of Ninja Turtles. They're protecting us, making sure that everybody's safe here at the Toy Con.
Oh, wow.
So if you want a Greedo, he won't take $2.68 for it. I asked him, but he won't take it. He'll take $400 for it though.
Good shape.
Here's a Chewbacca for $350. And here's a collection of car models. I used to be big on model cars. I used to go to Walmart and look at the model cars that they would have there, imagining what car that I would actually buy. And it wasn't going to be the Batmobile. It's probably going to be something more like this one right here, a 1988 Dodge Daytona. I was kind of into that car. I knew a friend who had a car like that. I liked it. I think I'm just going to stand here for a while. It's hot in here. And there's this whole section back here that we've kind of glossed over. Haven't really gone over it too much. Here's another Disney Hasbro Slave One. But are they even calling it Slave One anymore? You better get your hands on this while you still can, because they're just going to change it and call it Boba Fett's ship. Giant Mandalorian. Look how big that is. And a Cara Dune. I think you better get a Cara Dune figures while you still can, because they're going to be rare. There's a Pee Wee Herman doll up there. It's funny, the TIE Fighter wings look a lot smaller than I remember them. I guess because I've gotten a lot bigger. And there's a vintage Millennium Falcon. I don't know, I always gravitate to the Star Wars toys. Look at these guys right here. Han Solo. I guess that's Princess Leia. And Luke Skywalker. She doesn't look right without the buns on her hair though. Oh boy. Here's a bunch of vintage video games. What do we have here? What can we see in the Nintendo section of video games? Spy vs. Spy, Operation Wolf.
Checking out some games over here.
Pro Wrestling for $10. Nightmare on Elm Street in the box.
Hey, how much did I go for that? I still have my NES.
That's only $155.
Yeah.
This is a Crazy Creatures NES game, which is kind of rare, kind of unlicensed, kind of crazy. They got some Sega Genesis games here too, including, well, I guess this isn't really a game, it's the Game Genie by Galoob for the Genesis. It enhances your games and makes them better, I guess. Here's a Rob the Robot Amiibo. Here's a couple of Nintendo 64s, really good shape. This is one of the few mainstream consoles that I don't have. And this looks like a handmade Ghostbusters sign. And here's a Lion King one too. Those are great. And here's a couple of Star Trek figures. You got Montgomery Scott and Mr. Spock. I originally thought the colors had faded, but apparently this is from where No Man Has Gone Before, where they basically had uniforms that look exactly like this. Here's some more cards. Which one do you think caught my eye out of all these cards, Tampa J? Which one do you think I'm most excited for? Which one?
Flintstones? Young Indiana Jones? Bloodlines? I Love Lucy.
Yes! I Love Lucy
You got some
cards.
explaining to do.
Are you,
I don't know.
Are you kidding to have I Love Lucy cards? I love Lucy.
You do?
Yeah.
You don't say.
And these came out in 1991,
That's
so
about right. These should be about 91 too.
they're not vintage, but they're still pretty old. And here's a Rocketeer reaction figure. I didn't even know they did these. And here's some vintage buttons. I think these are vintage, I'm not sure. This is the most important part of any Lego set, is the instruction book. If you lose this, you're pretty much screwed. And over here is a collection of books, Tom and Jerry, Batman, Fantasia. Actually, I think I had that Fantasia book. Saturday morning TV, that's cool. But what caught my eye is the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea book. And here's some Batmobiles, toy Batmobiles from back in the day. I'm pretty sure I had one of these, forget which one, but I actually had the Bat boat that came with it as well. I love that thing. This is very cool. This is a vintage 1983 Q*bert toy. I didn't know they made toys for video game characters back then. It's even graded. It's actually a wind-up figure, so you turn the knob and he hops. That's very cool. And here's a couple of Atari Revenge of the Jedi, Game 1 and Game 2. I just saw these up at the Game Museum in Frisco, Texas. Same exact ones. Well, not the exact ones, but the same similar boxes. Here's a Han Solo with the big puffy hair. And Tron figure. Sark. Some Mortal Kombat figures. Unfortunately, you can't get it for $7. You have to pay $100 for Johnny Cage. Here's a Spider-Man costume. And Benjamin Sisko in the original costume. This would be from the Tribbles episode of Deep Space Nine. And 7 of 9. And here's the Star Wars arcade 1-up units. Been meaning to get one of these, but they're always so expensive.
Oh, Greg's playing Star Wars.
Darth Vader's after me. Aren't you hitting me?
Come on, you can do
I
it.
hit my Darth Vader. Notice how I bob up and down.
Why are you what? You know it's a game, right? You don't have to
But
really
it's so
duck.
realistic.
Oh, you're
It's so
right. I get into it too. All right, he's in the trench. Does that bobbing help?
Yeah, it does actually. It helps a lot. Helps me to stay focused.
Game over.
The rebellion is history. It's all my fault.
Rebellion's hard.
Look at the size of that thing.
$1,500.
It's huge.
IG88.
Behind the scenes of TJ's camera, right there. Look at that. This is his camera. Here's a booth that's selling themed pillows. I feel like I need one of these right about now. Right there is an Ewoks and a G.I. Joe lunchbox, but it's the Star Wars one that I'm interested in. I swear I had that one back in the day. I wish I still had half the stuff that I had when I was a kid.
I wish I was half the man I used to be.
I like all these lamps too. I might need a lamp for the game room. Batman lamp, Superman lamp, Superman and Batman lamp. One last look at the Tampa Toy Con, July 11th, 2021. There's a lot of toys, a lot of plastic, a lot of vintage stuff here. If you like vintage toys, this is the place to come.
It got a lot cooler in here,
Is it still hot in
but
here?
it's still hot. It's still hot in here. I should have kept that money and bought toys. You know, the money that Mom gave me for my singing lessons. One day, I'll try stand-up. One day. When I actually get a laugh.
I think that's gonna do it. We hit
right?
pretty much everything in there. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm hot. Are you hot?
I'm always hot.
Is it hot?
It's hot in there.
It's hot in there.
It's hot out here.
You got
Summer.
some Demolition Man
Demolition
cards
Man cards. I spent $1
for $1.
All that stuff in there, and I spent $1 for Demolition
Same,
Man cards.
same here. I didn't have $1, so you spotted me $1 for the Highlander
spent $2.
cartoon DVD. Yeah, you spent $2. I'll get you back. I'll buy you a Coke.
No, I just want to borrow that.
All right.
I like Highlander.
Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys coming by, spending some time with me today, and my friend TJ, Tampa J. Make sure you check out his channel, Tampa J. If you don't already know who he is, you probably do. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Take care. Much ahead.
Much ahead.
Much ahead, everyone.
All right, see you guys.
And the adventures in you. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye, everybody. See you next time.